Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WW but you already know that. And we're gonna try to get this thing into an orbit. Hopefully. That's... Why are you still swapped? I want Val to be on the first seat. Save. Launch. I'm sorry. Okay. Fine controls. Thank you. And full throttle. And then we'll see whether we can get this thing into an orbit. 3, 2, 1, launch. Oh, holy crap, why are you going that way? Okay. Gear in. And then we're gonna see how long it takes this thing to run out of air intake. Keep this up. I guess I'll see you when this switches, since up until then there's not really a lot that seems to have to happen here. This is definitely looking bad. Oh god. Would you not? Auto switching on this thing. Fucking auto switching on this thing. Ah! That looked a whole lot better. At least now I know that at about 20 we get a flame out. Or at least we get such bullshit stuttering that we start just going sideways for some reason. Like, seriously, air breathing mode here. Flame out under 33% air intake. Okay. So we're going to say we're gonna manually switch all of these. And put that on custom 3. Switch mode, and just switch it at the same time that I had the complete bullshit happening this time. From there we should be able to go to space without a problem though. Oh, well, we're gonna see. And anyway, let's redo that. That's 10 minutes down the drain. SAS on. Or actually, yeah, put it on. I don't care. Full throttle. And launch. As soon as I have any signs of a burn out... Oops! Well, that just killed our velocity. Sure as fuck doesn't work as easily anymore as it once did, where you just suddenly start raising your nose once you are getting out of the atmosphere, or once you switch modes. Okay, so that doesn't work that way anymore. Good to know. At least this time we do get to space. So that's the thing. Cut the engine. And... screw that and then actually like keep prograde. Okay. Let's see how our orbit looks. Yeah, that looks really bad since we fucked up on the whole switching modes thing. But even with that, we should be able to get out of the atmosphere here without too much problems. There we are, and insertion burn attempt. Pretty good on liquid fuel oxidizer ratio. RCS on H. Oh yeah, we're burning through that a whole lot too fast to actually get an orbit here. Yeah. X, 1 for now. Since, why not? We are outside of the atmosphere, so we can get our batteries back up. I wanna... How does this look? Looks great. Would probably work. RCS off since we're out of that. Switch back to closed cycle, get the panels back in since we're back in atmosphere. Or switch back to air breathing, that is. We still got 10 units of liquid fuel. We're just going to make this a re-entry test. Why not? I mean, theoretically, we should be able to re-enter with this. Since these are spaceplane parts, they should have a rating on the... you know, they should have a proper rating for the stuff. What? Why? Why are you weird? Why is this suddenly wider than before? Didn't do anything here. Like... those all don't really do anything to this, do they? Weird. SAS on, please. Of course, we want to do a little bit of a shuttle style re-entry, so I'm doing a little bit of a turning here. Don't. No, you're not going backwards. Then we're gonna flip all the way around. How about that? 'Cause screw you. Okay. That's a little bit weird. Also, we're coming down pretty steep, so this might actually explode. No, you're going backwards. That's bad. That's the direction you don't want to be going. See, the flip method I'm showing off here does, however, make you fall down a whole lot slower all of a sudden. You know, this really slowed me down, like to nothing. And as soon as we have atmosphere, we can actually make this go forwards again. I mean, this was like controlled... No, this wasn't controlled. It was stalling. And it's still stalling. Since for some reason this is... stable backwards. I'm out of fuel. Like, turn in some kind of way. We're out of electric charge too, that's a problem. Well, good that this is only a test. This is definitely not working. in any way. Yeah, you can't pull out of that anymore. Even if you try. I have no idea, by the way, why this is more stable backwards. Oh, by the way, yeah, we're gonna crash if I do this, so revert to spaceplane hangar. Something that actually makes this plane probably a whole lot better. I don't know if this is still a thing, but it definitely was when 1.0 essentially came out, so... there is this thing where you can put a small nose cone onto these. And probably offset them in a little bit. And make this the so-called rapier spike engine. Which is a mixture of the aerospike and the rapier. And essentially this nose cone makes the drag of these engines pretty much non-existent, and ends up making this a whole lot better of a plane. I mean, I've never personally used those, but this works apparently. Also, what I want to add are air brakes, just in case we do something like that again. Where we just stupidly enter the atmosphere backwards. This should definitely make a little bit of sense when it comes to slowing down. However, these, of course, don't pitch or yaw, please. And quite honestly, I'm also gonna put some down here. And those should make drag happen back there and help with not flipping upside down, backwards, and stupid. Also gonna put some of these here, because I can. So this back here now has more drag than... I don't even know how you... Oh, by the way, something else. If we switch mode, we also want to toggle the intakes, all of them, because then they actually have less air resistance and make this a whole lot better in terms of getting faster. Now, with all these improvements, we might be able to get this very plane into orbit and back. However, save this. I don't feel like doing that right now. Instead, we did we disable this? Yeah. Instead, I wanna do a different contract first, actually. Hello. Okay. Hi. Case, please. Let's have a look in here. What other contracts do we don't have anything. There's another unit to recover. I mean, theoretically that would be possible as well. Probably. However, this is a 2.6. This is a bigger part. This is probably a tank, a fuel tank. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. So, what have we left? Oh yeah, extract ore from Gilly. How do we look there? Extract ore from Gilly, acquire 950. How do we look there? I want to have a look at Gilly's ore refinery. Because apparently I need to babysit that thing. Gilly to Eve ore transporter. You are currently in the sun, so we should be fine. Why are you floating? Fly that thing. And have a look how much we actually have done here so far. You're probably not actually... Ah, you're doing stuff. Cool. We're at 480, 90 off the 900 that we need. Okay. You are drilling ore? You know, and I'm just gonna leave you here. It's gonna turn itself off again as soon as it's out of electricity, but screw that. As long as we're not there, the electricity should be fine. Really. High shadow glitch. And high 8 FPS, what the hell. And, yeah. That shadow glitch is something I really don't understand. Shaders, please. And anyway... Other than that, we've got 22 days and 25 days until our other Gillian Eve ships have their correction burns. I'm gonna go ahead and say next episode we are going to try to get that plane to orbit. If that doesn't work, we're just gonna go on and do the Gillian Eve stuff. And launch the next Duna, the Duna rescue stuff, and then we're gonna go on with the other stuff. By then we probably have other contracts available. I don't know whether we're gonna have like 1.1 available then, because that's when we actually are going to just say screw everything else. We're just going to finish what we have going on and then go over to 1.1 in a very heavily modded sandbox mode, since I am done trying to upgrade this facility here. We're just going to have fun getting very unique stuff to every planetary body, do manned missions there and back to everywhere, and yeah, and after that we're probably going to also go to planets from any kind of mod that adds a planet, like there's the Outer Planets mod, there is a whole lot of mods that add planets that I definitely want to try out once 1.1 is out and 1.1 is stable and everything is actually compatible with 1.1. Yeah, so that's actually the time from 1.1 being out until I start playing it is probably going to be the time that the developers will need to do hotfixes and patches of that. Because I don't expect that to be completely bug-free from the start. And for the mod people to actually make everything compatible. Once everything I want in my 1.1 save is available, we're going to do that. Also, we are going to do stock 1.1 or almost stock. Probably gonna use like Kerbal engineer still and like visual enhancements and stuff. So almost stock Kerbal stream program again. So we're going to stream Kerbal Space Program again on at least one of the two longer streams of the week, so Wednesday or Saturday, as soon as 1.1 is out. And yeah, there we're going to pretty much just do recreations of real-life spacecrafts. We're going to start off by redoing what we already did once. We're going to do a space shuttle. And then I've got some other stuff lined up that I actually want to try doing, like, I don't know, there was the other design by the Russians that was similar to the space shuttle, the Buran. Then there was that there is a design like a concept for a SSTO plane called the Skylon that I want to try doing. There's a whole lot of things that we're gonna design on stream and just try to make a stock version of it. Also, like rockets from history, like, I don't know, probably like a Apollo mission with a kind of realistic like rocket for that. Yeah, stuff like that. Pretty much open for suggestions in that way too. So we're gonna see once that hits. But until then, we've got some more stuff to do in 1.0.4. So I'll see you next time. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. And until next time, I'm WW Dadman. Bye.